Being an entrepreneur means living on a roller coaster. The journey of an entrepreneur is not cool. It's not a flex. You should actually really think if you want to become an entrepreneur. Believe me, there's huge advantages working for someone, doing a great work, having an entrepreneurial spirit, but not being an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur means living on a roller coaster. And while being on a roller coaster for 2 tours might be super cool, being on a roller coaster every day, all the time, is not that fun. At some point, you just want to say, like, guys, I'd like to go out of the roller coaster. Now, obviously, there's always a point about being an entrepreneur. You can define your own time, you can live your passion, you can believe in your dreams, and so on. But this always comes at a cost. The cost in this sense is the fact that you're never going to earn as much as the beginning as you could by working for someone else and being a talented guy. So being an entrepreneur is being second for a lot of time until at some point you become number one forever. So consider if that's really what you want, because the roller coaster is what awaits you. Now, there is more organized people, there is people in easier businesses, there is people who have better setups to start, they might have more money, they have less money. There's so many ways how to become an entrepreneur. But fact is that being an entrepreneur leaves you with sleepless nights, with anxiety, with struggles, with people not believing in you, with family sometimes not believing in you, in having to prove yourself towards your wife, towards your family, because you're deciding not to earn your money from someone who does that, who already has a company, but to become an entrepreneur yourself. And for a long time, you're not going to earn a lot of money, good fellas. I am an entrepreneur since now about 10 years, a bit more, around 12 years actually. I was very young when I started and wanted to have this entrepreneurial spirit. I failed so many times. And the reason why I'm doing this channel is I failed so many times and it felt so bad. And I really wished that there was someone that would have helped me at that moment while I was a struggling entrepreneur to, get the help I wanted, I needed. So this channel should serve you as a help whenever you feel helpless, because you're going to feel helpless a lot of times when you are an entrepreneur. I think that we often get advice from people who have reached the peak, who are successful, who are millionaires, and so on, which is absolutely great because they know what to do and what it takes, and they're doing it. Because if they wouldn't be doing it, they wouldn't be there. But when you reach a certain success, it's in human nature forgetting how you actually felt when you were struggling, when you were absolutely clueless, when you had no idea if this would lead you to success or not. And that's why this channel is called The Successful Entrepreneur, because success is a journey. It's not a destination. Success is a journey. When you become successful, the journey is kind of finished and the fun is gone. Now you're successful. But we should learn as entrepreneurs to enjoy this moment of building up our business, building up our career, and being on our own feet and becoming successful entrepreneurs. So while I'm on my personal journey and trying to become a successful entrepreneur with my 3 companies, I'm here with you, with all of you, to discuss about it, hear your comments, hear your thoughts, hear everything you have to say, and help us each other to reach our potential and become the entrepreneurs we want to be. There are a lot of ways how to become successful, okay? The journey is never, ever the same. I read a quote today that was saying, don't worry, we're all clueless about what we're doing. And it is exactly like that. Obviously, you know, we're setting up strategies, we have an idea, we are considering the risks, we're considering the investment amount and so on. So we're not going clueless into a project. But at the end of the day, you never actually know what is going to happen and if you're actually going to make it. Therefore, most important thing, if you want to be an entrepreneur, is believe in yourself, always and forever. Now, this is the first episode of a lot of other topics that we're going to discuss together and that we're going to speak about together. But what I want to tell you right now, like this, is you should be humble and you should try to learn from the best. And don't be shy to ask and go out there and go to certain people and ask them, how would you do that? How did you do that? What is your experience with that? Be humble, but on the other hand, as I just told you, believe in your dreams 100%. No one ever, not even family, not your best friend, not your cousins, no one will believe in your dreams for you. Even if it's the biggest dream, even if there is so much, there's such a huge chance of becoming I don't know who and reaching I don't know what kind of richness, you are the only one that can believe in his own dreams, and you're a leader. If you want the other people to believe in what you're doing, you have to be the first one believing in what you're doing. Now, in the next episode, I'm going to discuss how to start to become an entrepreneur. It's not an easy topic to cover, but we're going to cover a few things. But one thing I can tell you right now, this journey is made of sleepless nights and failures. So do not expect to start and enter and say, oh, I have this idea, everyone is going to jump on my train. No one will jump on your train, believe me. It's going to take you so much time. Even if you invented Coca-Cola, even if you invented Red Bull, there's so much more behind the success of those companies than simply the product or the idea. And all of these things put together will help you reach the success you want to reach. Now, the journey of an entrepreneur, even if we want to enjoy it as much as possible, is frustrating because we're confronted with so many question marks. We're confronted with question marks every day. We're doing something and we don't know if that thing is going to work. And we're investing money, we're investing energy, we're investing all of our being into those ideas, and everything that you will get is a question mark. Everything you will get. And that is natural. It makes it a bit frustrating, but that's the strength you need to prove in order to start the journey of an entrepreneur. Now, before we end this video, I would like to know from you guys, who is an entrepreneur and who dreams to become an entrepreneur? And let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. I'm wondering to hear all of your thoughts, feedbacks, ideas, opinions on what I said, and I can't wait to interact with all of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like so that I know how much you like this content. Actually, it's totally free and it helps me out a lot with this channel, and I'm looking forward on seeing you soon in the next episode of The Successful Entrepreneur.